So it's about time we introduced you to some of the Physiobot team. My name's Sean. I'm one of two founders and lead developer on the physiobot.com, the other being our clinical lead. And this is the first of what is hopefully a series of videos kind of diving in behind the scenes of how we build out the toolkits available on the Physiobot and showcasing some of the recent improvements to the Physio Symptom Checker app, along with the other tools that we have available on the site. Today we're looking at our rehabilitation programs. Just for a bit of context, the Physiobot.com has a free symptom checker app which launches directly from a browser. And what you do is you select a body part that you're having issues with. It covers all major joints of the body. You answer some questions and complete the questionnaire, which sends you to a potential diagnosis and links to a full report, which is essentially a tailored rehabilitation program that lists out exercises and equipment that you might need through 3 or 4 phases of your recovery. We've got about 900 of these rehab programs, so we're slowly working our way through upgrading them to make them a little bit better. Our full report pages are packed full of information, but this is both a good thing and a bad thing because the presentation of the information previously was more like a wall of text, and some users fed back that this was a bit overwhelming. So we needed a way to condense the text without losing detail and make it a little bit easier to navigate from a PC desktop point of view as well as on mobile. So here we have one of the first iterations of the full report. This is for a knee diagnosis of ACL damage, either with or without MCL sprain and meniscal tear. This first section explains what the diagnosis means, talking through the mechanics of the injury, the various body parts involved, and gives a general sense of what could have happened. The management section splits rehab into phases. This version, you'll see phases arranged in tabs covering information, exercises, and equipment that you might use throughout each phase. And right down at the bottom, we have the equipment mentioned in the phases and the exercise tutorial videos. The trouble here is you get the exercise table in the text and then have to scroll right down to the bottom to see how to safely do the exercises and then scroll back up. So it causes a little bit of a navigation issue. Version 2 fixed some of these things. We added these hyperlinked icons to skip ahead to various sections of the page. We changed the phases from tabs to drop downs, which just keeps it a little bit tidier. Now this version was fine, but we thought we could do better, particularly for users on mobile devices. The latest, now current version is a lot cleaner and bundles up all the information within tidy collapsible drop-downs. We've got a how to use this page section, which does exactly what it says on the tin. Then there is a what is it section, which is the previous diagnosis explanation. The program section now has videos embedded within the text, just beneath each table. So you can watch the tutorial without losing your place and without having the issues of scrolling back and forth. Further detail is neatly tucked away within the drop-down headings below. And finally, we have the equipment section. A couple of exciting new features. We have a download button at the bottom. This exports whatever's showing on the screen into a PDF, which you can either print or, if you're a trainer or in healthcare, send on to your clients. So we also have a QR code. This is generally for users accessing the website or the app via one of our physio stations, which could be set up in a gym or well-being space. So using your mobile, you just take a picture of the QR code and it saves the full report to your browser. I think it's worth reiterating that everything on the Physiobot is completely free, and that includes our symptom checker app, all the 900 plus rehabilitation programs, our exercise videos, our program builder, which is for physios and other trainers to build their own custom programs and export them to their clients, and our equipment links. If the Physiobot has been useful to you, or you just like the idea of getting free access to sound, safe physiotherapy advice, please consider supporting us on Patreon. A few pounds, dollars or euros a month will really help us to keep the Physiobot website and its toolkit going. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one.